Right. Well, thank you for coming along to Thursday evening breathing buddies. What we're going to do is we'll get straight into it today. So let's start. Aha. Hello. Welcome. Let's start with sitting up nice and tall. First of all, first and foremost, one hand on your upper chest, one hand on your belly. I want us to just check in, and really what I'm looking for is for us to try and work out how we're feeling right now, and if this is something we can reflect back on later. I've been playing around with this idea at the moment. So you might choose at this point to close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so, or just kind of lower your gaze, not changing anything just yet, just noticing. And I wonder if it's possible for you to ascribe either a word or something more abstract, a feeling tone to how you're feeling right now. So for example, when I sit down and do this initially, I often feel there's a fizziness. Or if I'm quite stressed, it's a bit jangly. But maybe words aren't the right thing for you. Maybe it needs to be something a little bit more abstract. And the idea being is we just keep returning to this as a comparative state, or just a state that will keep changing as we practice this evening. Okay, so let's practice straight away this idea. You can rest your hands or leave them there, whatever's comfortable. Rest them on your lap or leave them where they are. Let's do the physiological sigh. We'll do a few rounds. So for this one, what we do is we take a deep breath in. We top it up. We sigh it out. And again, a deep breath in. Top it up. Sigh it out. Deep breath in. Top it up. Sigh it out. And another one. Deep breath in. Top it up. Sigh it out. Now just return to stillness for a moment. And just see if anything's changed. Has that initial state been modified by what we've just done? I think you'll find it probably has been in some way. So what we'll do is we'll just let that settle just for a second, and then we'll have another go again. See what happens the second time. Okay. When we're ready, we'll take a deep breath in. Top it up. Sigh it out. Deep breath in. Top it up. Deep breath in. Top it up. And another deep breath in. Top it up. And again. Returning to stillness. And seeing what has changed, if anything. Before we move into our first round of paced breathing. So for this, just a reminder, we're going to be breathing deep for any time around counting. So this is breathing low into the body, movement through 360 degrees around the body, like you're blowing a balloon up inside. Try not to breathe into the chest, into the upper chest. So we're going to do some cohesive breathing, really simple. Breathe in for a count of 4, little pause at the top, out for a count of 4, little pause at the bottom. Sounds really simple. It can have a really profound and relaxing effect. And after a little while, I'll increase that count to 5. Okay, so we'll get in sync. So if you can exhale, then breathe in, 2, 3, 4, pause. Out, 2, 3, 4, pause. In, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 3, 4, pause. In, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 3, 4, pause. Inhale, 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 3, 4, pause. Exhale, we'll do 5 down, 4, pause. Inhale, 3, 4, 5, pause. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, pause. Inhale, 3, 4, 5, pause. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, pause. Inhale, 3, 4, 5, pause. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, pause. Inhale, 3, 4, 5, pause. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, pause. Inhale, 3, 4, 5, pause. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, pause. Inhale, 3, 4, 5, pause. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, pause. Inhale, 3, 4, 5, pause, and exhale, 3, 4, 5, pause, relax. Take some nice easy breaths, and again, back to that idea of checking in. What's changed? What's changing? It's a process after all. So we take a little pause before we move on to our next series. So we'll describe some shapes next. A couple of triangles and a square. Got a limited number of shapes available to us in the realm of breathing. So the first one, going to breathe in for 4, in for 4, pause for 4, out for 4, in, pause, out. Then we'll turn it upside down. We're going to breathe in, out, pause for 4, in, out, pause for 4. Then we'll do some box breathing. Okay, again, let's get in sync. So exhale, then breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4. Inhale. Now exhale straight away. Exhale, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, 4. exhale, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 3, 4, exhale, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 3, 4, exhale, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Let's make a box. 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 3, 4, hold, 3, 4, exhale, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, final round, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, relax, take some nice easy breaths, check back in again, how are things changing, what felt different about the different holding patterns there. Now we'll settle into some light breathing, something a little bit different now. So a chance just to reset, just check that you're still sitting nice and tall, self-supported if possible. I'd like you to take your attention to the feeling of the air moving in and out through your nose. Slightly cooler air entering your nostrils. Slightly warmer air leaving them. Can you quieten your breathing to a point where you can't hear it? Can you begin to reduce the amount of movement involved in each breath? There'll always be a little bit. But as far as is possible, can you make it still? Can you make your breathing still? Quiet and still. Slightly cooler air entering your nostrils. Slightly warmer air leaving. Quiet, still breathing. And our instruction to try to follow the breathe light is, can you breathe a little bit less air? The goal is to reach that edge of air hunger, that feeling that you'd like to be breathing a little bit more air, taking a slightly bigger breath, but not to really cross the threshold, just to hang around at the periphery of that feeling. So you might think about filling a container a little bit less than you normally would. Maybe filling it to 70% capacity instead of 100%. Maybe it's not about changing the amount of air with each breath like that, but just to really, really slow down each inhalation and exhalation. Once you've caught that wave of air hunger, can you surf it? Can you remain on it without getting wiped out by it? One of the key ways of noticing if you're there, is to start to maybe become a little bit aware of your body temperature. Are you warming up? Particularly, are your extremities warming up? This is hypercapnic breath work, high CO2. So when we breathe a bit less air, there's more carbon dioxide left in the system. This causes blood vessels to dilate, so the capillaries close to your skin are dilating. Warms you up in winter, cools you down in summer. Better blood flow to the brain. Feelings of calm, focus, concentration. And better oxygen delivery around the body as well. Light, quiet, still. Slightly cooler air entering your nostrils. Slightly warmer air leaving them. And you breathe so lightly, even the tiny hairs inside your nose stop moving. We'll remain here for about another 30 seconds or so. Okay, so drop that exercise. Do whatever your body needs to do to respond to that. Probably means slightly deeper breaths now. That can be a good way to start. Deeper breaths, fewer of them. Depending on how slow you were breathing, could breathe light, of course. And again, just checking back in. How's it feeling? What's changed? Right, we'll move on. This will be our last counted practice. So we're going to do some 4-7-8 breathing. Great one for creating a bit of vagal tone, stimulating the vagus nerve. Getting us into that parasympathetic rest and digest state. So we're going to breathe in for a count of 4, hold for 7, and exhale for a count of 8. As usual, it's good to get in sync. So, exhale and breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 3, 4. Hold, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 3, 4. Hold. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 3, 4. Hold. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Final round. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. Take some nice easy breaths. And then let's come full circle, arch form, and start where we began, with a few rounds of the physiological sigh. It's always a nice way to end things, kind of proper chill at the end. So, when you're ready, we're going to take a breath in, top it up, side out, take another breath in, top it up, side out, and another one, top it up, side out, breath in, top it up, side out. Let's do one more for good luck. Here we go. Take a breath in, top it up, and side out. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much for coming along to Breathing Buddies this evening.